Buddy, let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see Atlanta facing the Dallas Mavericks. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Anthony Edwards. Jordan Poole is out there with Maxey. Then there's Mobley, and it's Oliver in at the 5 spot. Booker. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Outside Edwards. A 3. Can't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the away team, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Booker will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Booker. Porzingis sets the pick for Booker. Back to Porzingis from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. With the drive and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Horton Tucker. Edwards defending. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Deflects the pass. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Booker. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Mobley with the block. Maxey passes to Poole. Here's Maxey. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That one wide left.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McCollum. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Atlanta with the ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Going into the first game of the season, he said we have to attack them inside and in transition. See how that works out. If they don't adjust, we're going to keep pressing it. Well, Kevin, that seems like a good idea, considering his explosive team that he has. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, Booker, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Out of of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
The ball goes to the away
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Atlanta. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it gets steamroll through the season.
Mobley with the block. Maxey passes to Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And Dallas calls.
And seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat.
Pass to Booker. Shoots over Poole. Booker no good. Here's Atlanta now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Edwards passes to Oliver. Now Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 feet out. That misses off the backboard. Mavericks trail by 4. Horton Tucker, the pass to Booker. Porzingis sets the pick for Booker. Traps in the tray. Booker's got 7.
Up the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Booker against Poole. Plays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Booker looking around. Porzingis with a screen on Poole. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Atlanta leading by 3. Up top, Maxey. He's guarded by McCollum. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason. And you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to springtime.
Here's McCollum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Porzingis. McCollum outside. Up and in on the layup.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside, Edwards. Pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4. Horton Tucker, the pass to McCollum. Kicks it to Booker. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Off target from three-point range.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And they recover it. Here's Poole. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got his second bucket of the night.
And Poole can make some of those inside off-balance opportunities look easy.
McCollum against Maxey. From 12 feet out. McCollum no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 6-point game. Passes it to Poole. Takes a three. And no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Horton Tucker, the pass to McCollum. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Outside, Porzingis. His three-pointers off the mark. Atlanta leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McCollum kicks to Porzingis. Booker dishes to McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Vucevic checked in for Porzingis. Daniel Gafford comes in for Horton Tucker. Hardaway is subbed in for Booker. And so McCollum nails both of them. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Mavericks trail by 4. To Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
And here's Atlanta. Pass to Barrett. Good D by Webb. Now the pass to Gafford. Looking now at some numbers for Devin Booker. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack. and getting themselves to the basket.
Take a break.
Well,
Take
a lot
break.
of the players are doing a good
RiseUp.
job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
No good on the free throw. Oliver's checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Ivy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. McCollum with the ball. And there's the feed to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now, here is Halliburton. Barrett kicks to Ivy. Over Hardaway. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 2. Halliburton for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Dallas. They're on a 10-2 run here. McCollum outside. Vucevic setting the pick for McCollum. Passes it to Vucevic. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the first. McCollum against Halliburton. And here's Ivy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oliver passes to Ivy. Shot clock at 2. And that time, also a missed shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Ivy. Now Halliburton. Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. Ivy kicks to Smith. No good on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Left side, Hardaway. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Solid passer for a two-guard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is all about doing what's best for his team.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
McCollum outside. Hardaway from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. Ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court for Atlanta, Smith is out there with Mobley. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up. The Mavericks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Tucker, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Maxey's checked in for Atlanta. And he can't hit the second. Atlanta trails by 7. Halliburton outside. Outside, Maxey from deep three-point range. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside Hardaway. Booker is screen on Maxey. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Booker. Fires the 3. The shot. No good. Mobley the pass to Halliburton. Left side, Maxey. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Mavericks leading by 5. Horton Tucker, the pass to Hardaway. Hits it from three-point range. Hardaway's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Maxey. Releases. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, the defense knows Devin Booker, when he's in a rhythm, can be problematic.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Inside. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Barrett.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Vucevic kicks to Booker. Back to Vucevic. Over Smith. And it's Vucevic missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Halliburton in the corner. Back to Smith. Down low. Here's Barrett. Halliburton trying to break loose. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Barrett. Halliburton against Booker. Vucevic trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
The Mavericks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Poole's checked in for Halliburton. Both free throws good from Booker.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the paint. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got it up that time.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 4. Smith with some nice D.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The pass to Maxey. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Maxey at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. So he gets them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dallas calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Booker finds Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Outside, Maxey. Back to Edwards. Takes the three. Second chance effort. Cool. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting one.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from the challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Porzingis can't hit.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Here's Maxey. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Mobley the pass to Maxey. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Poole no good. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Outside, Edwards. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 14.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Over Maxey. Dallas, no good that time either.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Smith sets the pick for Maxey. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Hardaway. Good. Nice job down low. Hardaway's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
This is it to Poole. This one for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Booker. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. Out to the wing. A three ball. They get it again. Good D by Mobley. Here's Atlanta. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Edwards. Oh!
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Dallas calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
making a switch here. McCollum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. Feeds it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Smith hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
McCollum kicks to Booker. Pass to Webb. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Atlanta making a switch here. Oliver's checked in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 6-point game. No good from Booker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Webb with it. Maxey covering. Webb dishes to McCollum. Over Edwards. McCollum no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. For 3, Edwards. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Gafford passes to McCollum. Gafford kicks to Booker. Fires from deep. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Pass to McCollum. Now here is Webb. 6 on the shot clock. Booker. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Maxey with it. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
McCollum against Maxey. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
That's the 2nd long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Booker the pass to Webb. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Edwards against Gafford. Edwards kicks to Ivy. Maxey finds Mobley. Over McCollum. Mobley misses. Edwards against Webb. McCollum outside. Zingas high post. Back to McCollum. Lets it go with the three. Atlanta with the rebound. 1:37 left in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And here's Booker. He's got 15. Over Ivy. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to Nashville. And he lobs it up toward the rim, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Booker. The pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Passes to Ivy. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dallas making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And then for Atlanta. There it comes in for Edwards. Halliburton subbed in for Maxey. Mavericks trail by 13. Now Booker. Puts it up from 12. And so we wrap up the first half. Atlanta leads by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Booker out there with C.J. McCollum. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Webb. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now, here's Maxey. Edwards kicks to Mobley. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Basket Poole. Here's Oliver. Drops in the layup for 2. Oliver's got the first basket of the third quarter for Atlanta.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Horton Tucker. Edwards defending. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Yeah, easy call.
For Atlanta, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Booker kicks to McCullough. There's a good screen. Over Maxey. Dallas again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the paint. And the basket Poole. Over Booker. Poole no good. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Maxey against McCollum. Inside. Here's Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Mobley misses.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Booker outside. Porzingis high post. Down low. Well, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Inside. Poole, the pass to Oliver. Right side, Edwards. A different look for Dallas. Bassey's checked in. Hardaway is subbed in for Booker. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith checked in for Mobley. Here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Smith with a screen on McCollum. Launches a 3. Atlanta again missing.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis sets the pick for Hardaway. It's up a 3. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Maxey looking it over. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Oliver. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Oliver's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
They grab their own miss. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Maxey. McCollum outside. Porzingis sets the pick for McCollum. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Atlanta leading by 12. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bassey, and the basket is good. Bassey's got his first basket.
Man, when he's playing under control, which is most of the time, McCollum is very effective setting up teammates.
Outside, Maxey over McCollum. Maxey, no good. Here's Dallas. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from McCollum.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Maxey against McCollum. Outside, Maxey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Vucevic comes in for Porzingis, and Webb subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Atlanta, R.J. Barrett comes in for Edwards. Halliburton subbed in for Jordan Poole. Free throw good, Maxey. Mavericks trail by 13. McCollum outside. Out to the right wing. Vucevic to the pass to Bassey. McCollum outside. Over Halliburton. McCollum, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And that one falls for Webb. Ivy's checked in for Atlanta. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Atlanta leading by 11. Atlanta calls timeout.
18.
Pass to Oliver. Smith kicks to Halliburton. To the inside. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 6.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Webb. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That's good from Halliburton.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Horton Tucker, and the rejection by Smith. Here's Gafford. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gafford's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Halliburton. To the middle. Pocket 6. Smith with a screen on Webb. Barrett the pass to Smith. Offline with his 3. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Kicks it to McCollum. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. They set the screen. Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Halliburton with it for 3. Barrett. Rebounded by Gafford.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Horton Tucker. Lets it go from 14. And it's Oliver with the rebound. Oliver's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And slam dunk by Ivy.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Cullen passes to Vucevic. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Vucevic. Releases. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter. Atlanta leading by 10. And here's Halliburton. Passes it to Barrett. And again, it's Atlanta.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 8. Halliburton with the steal.
Minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Ivy. 8 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
15 points. Shooting for the away team. Ivy at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Mobley's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 14. Horton Tucker, the pass to Webb. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. A wide open look here for Vucevic. No good on the three.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Booker against Halliburton. For three, Barrett. And they get it back. Mobley kicks to Barrett. They get it back. Tries yet again. And Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got 6.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Now, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Now, here is Webb. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now, Halliburton. Here's Ivy. He kicks it to Barrett. Barrett with another miss. Mavericks trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vucevic. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Barrett the pass to Smith. Here's Halliburton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Atlanta leading by 16. On the court for Atlanta, R.J. Barrett is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A really good focus from R.J. there. I think that improves his percentages.
Booker the pass to Webb. Picked by Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jabari Smith picks one up.
First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Halliburton against McCollum. Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. And so here is Dallas. Booker left side. And the rejection by Smith. Lob pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target. And R.J. taking care of the rest.
Poole against Booker. Pass to Massey. Booker against Poole. 6 to shoot. And they get it. The shot comes out. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's Halliburton missing. Booker outside. Dallas moving the ball around. McCollum outside. The pass to Booker for the three. Again, the miss by Booker.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
There at the pass to Halliburton. Back to Barrett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Dallas calls timeout. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rubio outside. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here is Rubio following the 3 by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now the Mavericks with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with Virginia,
This is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
And he makes both free throws. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Andrews passes to Poole. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
Outside Hardaway. Sweet move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Oliver's checked in for Atlanta. Maxey comes in for Poole.
Shooting one.
And that one misses. Rubio against Murphy. Passes it to Andrews. Here's Steffens to the paint. Here's Farrell, and it's blocked.
But Stewart hustling over. He saw that shot coming, and he was there for the taking.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And the second free throw, good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Dallas. Pass to Steffens. Pass to Farrell. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's the pass to Andrews. From outside, off the mark. So it's the Mavericks now. Rubio taking his time here. There's a screen. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Rubio right now playing waiter, setting the table.
Farrell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Andrews. Murphy with the ball. Outside, Maxey. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Rubio. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
First free throw is good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Ivy's checked in for Atlanta. No good on the second free throw.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Got a hand on it. Rubio outside. Pass to Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Clock is at 3. And the 3 off target. Here's Atlanta. And here's Maxey. Pass to Murphy. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Hardaway. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Maxey against Rubio. It's Murphy outside. Offensive rebound. Dallas with the ball. Now here's Rubio. Misses the baby hook. Now Maxey. Inside, here's Oliver. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Bassett. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one is hammered home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Maxey. The pass to Ivy. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closer. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Ivy. Passes it to Murphy. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players. When Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from 3.
Now here's Ivy. Guarded by Hardaway. Rubio against Maxey. Can't cash in from close range. Mavericks trailed by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Edwards.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
First free throw is good. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Mavericks. Devin Booker comes in for Ricky Rubio. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
It's Barrett on the wing. They need this one, and he connects with the jumper. And Atlanta leads by 20.
Yeah, Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porzingis with a screen on Barrett. Horton Tucker, the pass to Porzingis. Basket counts.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Halliburton with it. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you later.